Hello, my name is Chilli. We're now at Chen Clan Academy, and I'm a Chen. Like, my family name is Chen. Like, I've known this for a very long time because I'm a Chen. So when I was young, we learned it from the textbook, and because I'm Cantonese, so this is one of the very important local culture site for us. But when it was like around more than 10 years ago, it wasn't that fully popular among the travelers or among the foreigners. At that time, we just know, oh, it is something important for our local culture. But we don't really bring the friends to come here very often. We just pay the visit with the school kids, like other school traveling, that kind of visit. And from the history, I knew that like long time ago, it is like a family residence for the Chen people. Then people from other cities of the country, they needed to come here to join the exam, the national exam. So they needed a place to gather together to study, to prepare for the big exams. That's why at the very beginning, Chen Clan, like the whole big family from all over the places, they raise fund and then they build this. And then later on, we take this as like art museum. Then you can see a lot of like fabulous things from here, including the architecture and also some of the craft or different kinds of art. Yeah, you can see. I like a lot of architecture things that attracts me more. I don't know what you call that, like the roof or the decoration on the roof. Yeah, they're colorful and then they represent different stories. Trust me, a lot of those stories, they have a very long history from the Chinese long time. That even for us, we need to read and study before we understand, because that's not the simplified version of Chinese. Yeah. More about like the best wishes, including long lives. There is a old man which is very distinguished in the story. I have a very high forehead, and then his Chinese name is Shou Xin Gong. That means he has like million years, or like he's immortal. So he's a very good sign for people on their birthday, especially old people. Because in Chinese history, we don't have a big celebration for young people on their birthday. But if it is old people, we wish them to have a longer and more prosperous life, then we will like represent that. And also a lot of story about how to educate people, because Chen Clan like built it at the very first place for educational like purpose. So they will teach children should be educated to be polite, and then like treat their family in a good way. This kind of story. They have different names in Japan or in Korea or some other places in Indonesia, I guess. So they are very, do you call that mythical animal, their mythology. So one of the very funny creation of that, they have the mouth but they don't have the butt. That represents then you can always have a lot of fortune, but you never need to lose money. That's how they like. When I was young, I was told by my teacher that these two big wooden, do you call it gate or door? They were made in one full pieces of wood, which is very precious because this is tall, and the precious itself is very rare. Yeah. Usually we will set these two guards at the door. They're different. One of them, the face is black, looks quite serious and scary. So the purpose is to scare off the devil, the bad guys. And the other one is fully red face. So he's the one represents decent or justice. So anyway, they always show up in pair and then like guard normal Chinese people's door. Normally, it is very ordinary to see it in those big wealthy people's house, especially in the north, in Beijing or in Shanghai. When you go to the place, you can see this big shield because they don't want you to just come inside and look directly to see everything from inside. We want to keep a kind of like secret. You want to keep it secret, and want to keep it like something you want to see more when you go inside. This is why we have a shield. But this one is more special than the others because of the carving, the wood carving on the shield. Then you can imagine there are too many carving like this, a lot of small tiny holes that need the cleaning lady to clean. So they said they will have a lot of cleaning ladies. They will work from the early morning, maybe 3-4 a.m. in the morning. They started, and then they would try to clean every single corner of the residence, and then by the end of the evening, they finished.